what is the best way to learn marketing? What's the best way to learn marketing or copywriting, whatever? Like, what's the best way to learn these skills? Do it. Do marketing. The best way to learn it is to do it. The best way to learn is through real experience, real world experience, where you actually go out there and you're putting things into the market and you are getting response. Now, I actually have 3 recommendations quickly for different ways that you can do it. And all of them actually have been things that I've done on my path to learning marketing and becoming a like internationally recognized top marketing consultant, copywriter, whatever. So number 1, you can get a job. You can get a job in marketing. Now, I know a lot of people get into marketing like with this idea of, oh, I can work from home. I can do, I can work completely independently, whatever. I never have to go, punch the clock for the 9-to-5 job again. I want to get out from underneath the heavy hand of a boss who doesn't even respect me, who's just taking advantage of me. And hey, I understand that. But when I discovered marketing back all the way in 2005, when I discovered marketing, I knew that I wanted to do it. And in fact, I knew that I wanted the independence of being a freelance copywriter, of being like an independent consultant, of doing marketing for clients and not actually going to somebody's office and doing work for them. And yet the first thing that I did, because I knew that even as I discovered it, like I was not fully ready. I was not fully ready for this, for that independent role. So the first thing that I did is I went out and I got a marketing job. I actually applied for a bunch. There was one that was a particularly good fit, and they were very open to working with me. And it ended up being an incredible job over the course of like 4.5 years, where I was actually being paid to learn 40 hours a week, more than 40 hours a week sometimes. I was being paid to learn marketing on like a fully engaged way. So actually, just before recording this video, I got off a Zoom call with somebody who was talking to me about hiring me for a project, and they were saying, like most copywriters that they work with just want to write copy, so they want like a to-do list of all the copy that they need to write, and those copywriters are not the best copywriters to work with. The best copywriters to work with are the ones who start at the beginning and who say like, oh, this is the idea behind the project and the positioning of the product and like any kind of like branding or carving out a space in the market for this. And, this is the campaign design and this is all that important stuff. And then here's the offer development, and here is all the copy that needs to happen for all of this to come together. And then here's the writing. And then here is the follow-up, the data analysis, like understanding how everything worked and what we can do to make it work better. And he said the best copywriters are the ones that understand all of that stuff, that are able to go deep into all that stuff, because when you do that, when you do that, like you are able to just create so much more value for the client than if you're just writing copy to order. And the place that I initially learned all of that was by getting a job in a marketing department and working there like full time and having my fingers in all these different pots. And I wasn't just like a copywriter. I was involved with buying traffic, and I was involved with designing like customer flow through our website to conversions. And I was involved with all these different aspects of creating communication and email marketing and all of this stuff to understand all the things that have to happen in order to create profitable marketing and create a profitable business. And one of the major places that I developed that advantage that makes me preferred over so many other copywriters out there is because I was willing to get a marketing job early on. So, best way to learn marketing, do marketing. Number 1 recommendation is to get a job. Number 2 recommendation, you can definitely go out and get some clients. You don't have the advantages of being in there, of being in the trenches with the marketer that you get out of getting a job. But Go out there, get some clients, even if it's just like, hey, can I write, all these auxiliary pieces of copy, these pieces of short copy? Maybe it's Facebook ads, maybe it's emails, maybe it's advertorial pages, maybe it's whatever it is. Like, can I write all of these additional pieces of copy that can help you be more successful in your marketing or give you more things to test? Just go out there and find ways to get clients. I don't care what your long-term destination is. If you want to write big funnel projects like I do, or if you want to write much smaller things, like go out there and find ways to get some kind of momentum, to get some kind of experience. So number 1 was get a job. Number 2 is get clients. And number 3 is create your own offer. One of the things that I did early on, when this was like 2000 into 2006, beginning of 2007, is I created a website to sell a video that my dad had recorded on how to cut foam wings for model airplanes. Definitely not a gigantic niche, definitely not a lot of upside, financial opportunity in dominating that, but we did dominate that niche. And the way that we did it was I was able to create my own offer and create my own marketing and create my own approach. And I was able to send traffic to that. And I was able to just do all these things that you have to do to make something successful. And it was a sandbox for me. It was a place that I could play with my marketing skills without having to get approval from a boss or a client or whatever. And I was able to learn a ton through there, just through my ability to experiment, that I would not have necessarily had the same opportunity to learn if I was working with a client or working in a job. The best way to learn marketing is to do marketing. You can get a job, you can get clients, you can create your own offer. Those are the 3 big ways that I recommend to do it. And actually, I did all 3 of those. So in 2005, I got my first marketing job after discovering it like less than 6 months beforehand. In 2006, 2007, I started getting freelance clients on the side. Not a lot, because I was still working this full-time job. And in 2006, 2007, I was creating my own offer. I was putting things out into the marketplace and experimenting there. And what that allowed me to do is, like, I was always in the market. I was always testing. I was always discovering needs. I was discovering that I needed to learn this, or I needed to learn that. I needed to figure out how to get this done. I needed to dive deep into this. And through those needs, I was able to say, ooh, if I could find a resource on that, it would be helpful. And so I would go find a resource on that. Oh, if I could find a resource on that, it would be helpful. So I would go find a resource on that. And by having those needs in place, like by recognizing my own internal needs to learn specific principles, strategies, techniques, tactics, like different aspects of the marketing, by recognizing my need to learn those things, I was able to go out and find targeted resources that would help me learn. And from those targeted resources, it wasn't like reactive, like people were putting offers in my inbox, and so I'm just buying their offers because I want the next best thing. No, it was me saying, I need to go figure out how to do this, and so I would go find the resource. And I need to figure out how to do this, and I would go find the resource. And I learned marketing very fast and in a very robust way, because it was all based in this, like, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to try and get something done, and if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to go find something that's going to help me figure out how to do it. And for me, like, this is absolutely the best way to learn marketing, because it's all based in like practical application for what you need to know to actually succeed in the marketplace. And yeah, I mean, that's what I do. That's what I did. That's what I recommend for learning marketing for yourself, is to go out there and just figure out a way, whether that's getting a job, getting clients, or creating your own offer, to start putting marketing in the marketplace and figuring out along the way what you need to do in order to succeed and what resources you need to help you be more successful. So that's that. Hey, leave a comment below. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found this recommendation, this lesson, and why. Like, what's your big takeaway? What are you going to do differently? What are you going to, how are you going to apply this? Also, click that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. And so the magical algorithms of the internet will share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly, and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, get my daily emails Monday through Friday, plus exclusive subscriber benefits. My name is Roy Furr for Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. And, I always aim for that 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here. And I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. See you soon. Bye.